They were down 17-3 early on, second quarter. Allen kind of wills the team back, 4 total touchdowns. Overall, if you're a Bills fan, how you feeling after this one?
Do you want me to be honest?
Yes, of course.
It's the same old Bills. It's the same old Bills. And that's just the bottom line. And I think Bills fans need to understand where I'm coming from, because I know we've been at each other a little bit here.
Yeah.
Do you believe this team is Super Bowl caliber? Because when I watch this game today, it's a great win. And Josh Allen willed this team back in. But they're down 17-3 to the Cardinals, and you start out so wildly slow. Again, this is a tough situation. I know Josh obviously is tremendous, trying to make some things happen, but you can't be waving the ball out like that when you're in the pocket this long. Something bad is going to happen. We come back out, we're still in the second quarter here, and we're getting delay or false starts. There's a delayed game, I think, in there. And all of a sudden you're down 17-3, and Josh Allen does what he does best, which is perform at one of, if not the highest level. I mean, you just saw him run the ball. He's thrown it into the rookie here. He can do it with his arm. He can do it with his legs. He turns into Michael Jordan here. The guy is incredible. But my question, Jay, is if you're a Bills fan, is this how you want to win games, especially week 1, especially against the Arizona Cardinals?
And there's some speculation about that left hand. He said it's fine. What else is he going to say?
Yes.
There's some speculation. Maybe it's not as good as we think it is. So that could add to the intrigue, certainly.
Again, Josh Allen, who is 1A or 1B, the best player in the NFL right now, has got a bad hand now. He just willed your team coming back. Even late in the game, I made a joke about it, but you get up 11, so you erase the bad start.
Yeah.
They made the kickoff so that no one would return them. And we somehow managed to give up a TD, the first ever, to bring Arizona right back into this thing. And I'm not trying to dog Arizona, but they are not the Buffalo Bills. And I say it seems like year after year, where I want the Bills to come out and dominate a game wire to wire, play fundamentally sound, play clean football, and they simply can't do it. And then Josh Allen bails them out, and that's the end of my rant.
Well, I'll say this. You're going to be talking about it again this Thursday, because the Bills will be taking on Miami in a massive AFC East matchup. So I look forward to chatting with you about that. But I got to ask you about the Cincinnati Bengals. This team won 9 games last year. A lot of optimism going into this season.
My head's going to explode.
You lose to and again, all due respect to the Patriots, great franchise, but nobody's expecting them to win 5 games this year, and you lose the opening game of the season in New England. How do you let that happen?
It's inexcusable. It's inexcusable. And I get that, Jamar's got the contract stuff going on, but on paper, this is supposed to be a team fighting for this division.
Yeah.
And you come out and lay an absolute egg. And again, it's like just fundamental stuff that is really college level. Like, hey, we got to protect the football. Hey, we're just flat out better in this team if we don't turn the ball over. And the next thing that scared me the most, beyond Joe Burrow only throwing for 164 when they are theoretically down the entire game, is that they gave up 170 on the ground.
Yes.
And that in itself is a very hard way to win a football game in this league. When you can't stop the run game, it puts a lot of pressure on your offense. And then the offense today just could do pretty much nothing. And I worry about them because similar to last year, we all think of the Bengals as a playoff team, as a team that's going to compete for the division. And when you play teams like the New England Patriots, you have to win.
Yeah.
Because even though Baltimore lost to Kansas City, they're going to win a lot of football games this year. The Browns look terrible today. I think if they make a couple changes, they're also going to win football games this year. The Steelers, as much as I'd like to say they won't, they went on the road, beat Atlanta, and as long as Mike Tomlin's there, they're going to win football games. You can't lose to New England when you're playing in the toughest division in the NFL.
I know we've gotten you really worked up, but I've got something to lighten the mood. How about another awkward bro greeting?
Oh, no. What do we got?
Sunday with your boy, Tony Romo.
Oh, not Tony.
Well, before we start this drive, I want to let everyone know out there that the all-time great sitting next to me, play-by-play, Jim Nance, is doing his 20th year at CBS, the football games with the first crew.
Oh, thank you, man.
And you've only gotten better and better.
Wow, I didn't know where
every
you were
year.
going. I was biting my nails. I was nervous, but thank you, buddy.
That could have gone anywhere.
I'm proud to share it with you. Come on, give me a hug here, will you? There you go.
I think that one takes the cake.
Just the half hug. And
the
Kendrick
wine, big
Lamar
apple cider,
will be
no.
headlining Super Bowl 59, or as we're calling it here, Super Bowl Licks.
No, first
At
and
the
foremost,
Superdome in New Orleans. What do you think of this choice, Luke?
Terrible,
for giving
terrible,
me
man.
the
Listen,
courage,
as a Canadian, you
you know,
can't
and,
support this. We're going to have to turn the halftime show off.
Exactly.
Kim
What's
versus Drake, can't have it.
Here's what's going to have to happen. Grey Cup, we got the Jonas Brothers. They're going to have to bring Drake on stage.
No question.
Even it up, allow him to have a stage somewhere to answer back to Kendrick.